Yay.
We on? Sergio, are we live?
We're
Yeah,
live.
stop talking about your pod, Scott.
All right.
Yeah, enough about the pods.
Welcome, everybody. This is Brother Bradley Improv. I am Scott. These are the Brother Bradleys. We're going to do some improv for you. And we're all going to quickly say our names, and I'm going to say what we've been up to. I was just recently inherited a bar cart, and I'm looking at it. Inherited tequila and whiskey, and it's amazing. That's what I've been up to. Tara, what have you been up to this week?
Oh my goodness. Well, a couple things. You know, here's what I'll say just in general. We have a lot of friends that are moving out of LA. Not a big fan of that. But we have our very good friends who just bought a big house. It's their first house. And so we helped them for a day. I stripped wallpaper. I painted. As in, I'm basically the best friend that ever existed. But
Where
today,
was the house?
it's in Northridge.
Oh,
Very nice. Very nice. And today there's the move day, so I went there to help them move. So I'm a little loopy. So this should be a really great show. Russ, go to Russ. Going to Russ.
Hey, speaking of houses, boy, do I love house porn. Just sitting on Zillow at night and favoriting $2 million, like Spanish, colonial. Oh, man.
Those are very
dig it.
interesting places to have porn at.
Yes. That's it. That's just the porn. The porn is the square footage. That's really all it is. Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Russ. I'm doing well. Hi, everybody. I'm Andrew. Well, I worked today. I mentioned this earlier for the first time in several weeks, so I found that exhilarating.
yeah.
But
What's that like? What's that like?
You know what? It was so foreign to me that I'm still trying to absorb it, quite honestly. So check back tomorrow, and I should have some more information on how I truly feel about my first workday. With all that information, I'm going to kick it down to Danny. How was your day, Danny?
Hey, really good. How's it going? I'm Danny. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We have a yard, and we just started using our fire pit and throwing logs on the fire. And as kindling, we took bark and dried up leaves that fell from our neighbor's tree, because we get a ton of dry bark and leaves from our neighbor's tree. Huge tree that kind of gives our whole yard shade. We realized that this is a eucalyptus tree. And so when you burn the bark and the dried leaves from a eucalyptus tree, it wards off mosquitoes.
Oh.
So it's like a built-in mosquito repellent. And it smells very nice.
Koala scream.
Seems like you should patent that, no?
I would buy it
Patent it,
today.
yeah.
I would buy it today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. I'll go ahead I'll put on a mask and head down to the patent office.
That sounds like a pandemic business to me.
Yeah.
Because nothing matters
it-
anymore, you should also say it wards off evil spirits.
Well, this is a good segue, because I'm going to kick it over to Sergio, and we'll hear what he's been up to.
Oh, man. So one of the things I've been up to is I've been on the verge. So right before this whole pandemic began, I was about to shoot a short. And then the pandemic happened. And then so we can't shoot it because the cast is too big. And then so then I wrote another short while in quarantine about the feelings of quarantine and the pandemic, but not about it. And we were about to shoot. And then suddenly both people that were going to help me film this thing had family emergencies and they had to leave for like 2 weeks. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, maybe we can actually film it. I mean, I hope their problems are not as serious as they are, and I hope they're fine. I hope everything's great. However, what fucking luck, you know what I mean?
2020, baby.
I know. I love you, Dasho. I love you, Preston. But shit, man.
All right, we're going to do some improv, guys. And we're going to do some comedy. And so to start out, there's a short form game. We're going to call it I Can Improve That. So we're going to have two people start a scene. Andrew, what's your favorite fruit?
Avocado.
We have people watching too. We have people watching if we want to go.
You get a word from them.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm just choosing who I want in the scene. You said avocado?
Avocado.
Russ reminds me mostly of an avocado. So Russ, you're in the scene.
system.
I'll
we
take
have
that as a
built in.
compliment.
Sergio, when I say the word fire, what cocktail comes to mind?
Wild turkey.
Wild
not-
turkey.
Yeah.
Wild turkey. That's Daniel. So it's Daniel and Russ. You're going to start the scene. In the chat, please give us a suggestion to start this scene. Any word at all. Let's say a word that you heard this week. And while we're waiting, we'll vamp for like 60 seconds. Andrew, do you have like a favorite cocktail of all time while we're waiting for a suggestion? Russ,
So when my a week before we found out my wife was pregnant, we strolled over to our local bar and we asked the bartender to pour us his favorite drink, and he poured us a moose fart. Moose fart. So the running joke is my daughter is a moose fart.
how old is your daughter?
She's 14.
14. Hey,
Oh,
she,
wow.
very cool. I like that. I like the name of a moose fart for a drink.
Right? You know what? That's why we got it. We couldn't pass it up.
What is it?
Do we have any suggestions?
Well,
Yes.
you know, so there's a waving hand emoji. So I would say a waving hand emoji is going to
That's precisely what I was gonna say.
Well, Sergio, it's because you're so good looking. That's why.
Yeah. A waving hand emoji is a suggestion. We're going to do this for like 5 minutes, then we'll go into our show. Waving hand emoji, Russ and Daniel, avocado and the wild turkey.
Yes, Russ, yeah, Russ, I see you.
Yeah, I just came back from Cabo where they said that seals are actually mammals. So, like, do you even know what you're talking about?
Okay, we're discussing the human anatomy. Yeah, I did mention that humans are mammals. Yes, there are many other mammals that walk this earth. I know, Russ, I'm sure you want to share with all your friends. Yes, you don't have to raise your hand again. We're in a conversation already.
Yeah, Mr. Steger, in Cabo, where I spent the summer with
Yeah,
my
you've
summer
said that multiple
girlfriend,
times. Yeah.
she pointed
I
out
can.
to
Hey,
me
hey
that-
guys. Hey, Danny. I can improve your very matter of fact professor. Yes. If you would please continue, and please use a more proper tone when speaking to a professor. Go ahead, Russ.
Yeah, Miss Steger, my summer girlfriend told me
First
that.
of all, is not a proper word. It is not actually a word. It is based on the umlaut sound. So if you could just maybe take that out of your vocabulary, because it is not a proper word. Continue, Russ. I'm so sorry to have interrupted you. I am not sorry.
Like, I'm just like, my girlfriend from the summer told me that dolphins mate for life and they're mammals. So, like, do you even know what you're talking about, Miss Steger?
I have 3 PhDs in varying forms of biology and mammal boning. We'll just say that.
I can improve it. Russ's just inability to keep the camera from not moving.
All right, just as I said, I am an expert on. Okay, I'm getting a little ill. Could you stand in one spot, please, Russ? Russ, what is wrong with you?
One spot. What is one spot? It's just a construct. Animals.
Now you're getting it.
One spot.
Now you are getting it.
One spot. What does it even mean?
You're right. It is all a fallacy, and the human life is. I mean, what are we even all doing? I am going to vomit. I am going to vomit.
Scott, I love you. You're my brother, but I think I can make it more awesome how you make people want to throw up. All right.
Sure.
All right. Wow.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh dear God.
I'm so.
Oh, okay. That's enough.
What?
Listen. Okay. I'm.
What?
When I
Speak.
say vomit, what I'm saying is the excrement that would go out of my rear will be coming upwards and projecting forwards out of my mouth. So, okay.
Well, come on. I mean, do you really
hold on.
know anything about?
I can improve on Tara's perfect enunciation.
No.
You must stop shaking, please. My stomach is feeling nauseous.
Well, I mean, if you just knew more about mammals, maybe you'd understand that mammals get shaky hands when they get older. It's my birthday and I'm shaky.
Again, Russell, I must reiterate to you that I hold several PhDs. Therefore, I'm quite aware of the human anatomy, and I must disagree and challenge you on your shaky hand.
I can improve it. I can improve it. Basically, I think Andrew thinks that the camera's uncovered, but kind of not at the same time.
Got it. Yeah.
Probably not.
Look, I am the professor, and you are the student. And this is how the world works. Some of us are responsible. Some of us are acting like fools, like you.
Look, just because you have a brain doesn't mean you know how to use it. Dolphins have brains of 5-year-olds, but they still don't have any legs. So they're stupid, is what I'm saying.
I'm starting to regret answering Craigslist post.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's called improv, guys.
That's called video work.
I was actually getting nauseous. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I was like, I'm fine. Then I stopped. And I was like, oh my god.
I did the same thing. I was like, oh.
I did my best to shake it, but keep it sort of still by having it focused on either my eyes or my lips because
That's what she said.
We clearly forgot at one point that we have like 5 people watching. Like we're just like whatever.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think they all
Okay,
throw
so-
up with us.
We're gonna go into the next part of the show, and we'll go for what 22 minutes ish. Sergio,
Sure.
you're watching. Let's
Watching
get a-
time.
Another suggestion from the chat, guys. Let's get a location that you wish you could go to, like something that would fit, like the size of a living room or like a small bar, something like that. Let's put that into the chat. A suggestion of some kind.
What if my suggestion of where I wanted to go was to fit inside of your lives, just to fit inside of your lives.
That would be a very emotional set.
Yeah, it'd be a very
Let's get emotional. Let's yeah.
Mhm.
Let's tap in.
Oh man, yeah. I watched Schindler's List again for the second time this week. I am primed and
God.
ready.
Oh, you watch it twice in a week?
Yeah, that's too little,
What?
right?
People got to stop delaying your film projects, man. This is not good.
I got to stay in the mindset of my movie. So there's that, Blue Valentine, all of these terrible movies. It's great.
Wow.
You know, I don't think we're getting a suggestion. I think people may be catching up or whatnot. So I think we're
Okay.
going to go to default.
Okay, well,
Mr. Daniel Fine. So Daniel,
Yeah.
do you
so I have a book here, The Portable Jung.
Okay, great.
So guys, I just need a number between 1 and 650.
652.
I heard 4.
652?
I heard
Yeah.
4. I heard Andrew
Actually,
say
4 I heard first.
Oh,
let's go to-
dang.
Let's go to 4.
That's going to be some
Um,
bullshit acknowledgments or something.
It's true.
How about 40?
Problems.
Oh, okay.
Problem.
Word
Way to
of
sneak your way
problems.
around this, Danny.
Here we go. I mean, it was a good week, I guess. You know, I woke up and I was able to make some eggs and some coffee, and
Then that's a step in the right direction. That's a step in the right direction.
thank you, Carol. It felt good. It felt good to eat some coffee and to have a banana. And it you know, I don't miss the ice cream shop all the day, but sometimes I do, and sometimes I have to remember, like, I've worked with ice cream.
Yeah. Paul, you know what? Every challenge you have in life, it really builds the person who you become later. Not right now. Like what you are right now is very malleable and not really what we're going for. But the person you're building toward, that's who we're trying to find. And
Yeah.
you know what? I bet he's going to be great.
The guy I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
is great.
probably one of my favorite people.
Wow. Well, when will that happen?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. I don't.
It's like I have a Nintendo Switch on the way. I bought myself some flowers, and like I really want that guy to come.
I get it. I'm with you, and it's it's an internal.
I'm sorry, Dr. Carroll, your 3 o'clock is waiting in the waiting room.
Oh, great. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you. So Paul, as I said, you are doing so great for future you. Current you would need to wear pants to our next appointment. Just please, just that's what I'll need. I know that I can only see the upper half of you, but I know what's happening because you keep standing up. So let's work with that. No, okay. Let's work with that. And then when we meet again next week, we'll talk about leaving your kitchen and maybe sleeping in your own bed.
Yeah, my roommates are pretty upset with me, and Paul, stop eating all the ice cream and put some pants on.
I mean, again, Paul, you're working so hard.
Thank you. I feel like I'm at a point where I don't know. You know how you said on our first session, you said, Paul, you're gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good day one day. And that's what today feels like. I feel like a really like I don't care if my dad thinks I'm like really gay or like my mom, like she doesn't return my calls, or that I don't work in ice cream anymore. Today was a really good day, Carol, and even the roommates, they've left me alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Dr. Carroll. It's Duncan again. Your 3 o'clock is he's
Hey,
very.
can you just tell her to hurry up? Can you tell her to hurry up? I really need to see her.
I am doing my best.
Duncan, we're finishing up. We're finishing.
Okay, I should tell you. I believe that your 3 o'clock is actually Paul's father. I don't know for sure.
I should have told you more specifically. The same last name means that people are related. That's on me. I'm sorry I didn't make that clear, Duncan.
Hey, do you ever get the feeling that your son's like super gay?
You know,
Okay,
Edit.
I know the feeling. You want to sleep in your own bed. You want to feel like your life is going back to normal, when in point of fact you're going to be here against your will for a very long time.
For a very long time.
Look, look, I know, we take this quarantine very seriously around here, but you don't have to adopt German accents to keep people, in their homes during a quarantine, okay? We take it seriously too, okay?
Look, we have house rules, and the house is now in DEFCON 2.
Okay.
And if you look at the refrigerator, that is the German phase.
Yeah,
Have you seen the refrigerator? There is a perch there where we watch everyone in the apartment.
Yeah,
It's
I wanted to talk to you.
Sub-Zero. The refrigerators are Sub-Zeros.
Yes, I understand. Did you really have to get rid of the food too? Okay, that seems unnecessary. I just went down to the store. I got a ton of food. Okay, I went to Sprouts down the street, and what happened to all the food?
We threw it out.
Kendrick, there's no room for Cheerios where you're going, Kendrick.
Look, okay, look, guys.
You're going into a world of pain, Kendrick. We're in DEFCON 2.
What does that
DEFCON 2, don't you understand what that means,
I
brother?
don't understand what that means.
You're in a world of pain. You're going to be by yourself with us for a long time.
Don't crack your knuckles at me, okay? And
Why?
where did-
There's pressure in my knuckles, and I need to release the pressure in the fluids in between my knuckles.
We're in a
Fluids?
lockdown, my friend.
We're in a
situation
lockdown.
where we are locked down with each other, and the
Each
strong
other.
survive.
Okay, listen, okay? I feel, this is just my 2 cents. I feel like we'll work better if we work together. You know, we're in this together, right? Let's be a commune, right? I wanted
Yeah,
to go
but I
some
took
places
all your
outside.
goddamn lunar bars, so you take that for your commune. Your lunar bars belong
This is
to
what
me
I'm
now,
talking
Kendrick.
about. We shouldn't be fighting with each other. We should be working together. I got
Well,
enough
you
food
should
for
have
all
been
of us.
sharing your Pokemon's underwear with me, but no, you were not, so I took them.
This is a new phase. This is no more of the roommate sharing. This is an emergency situation.
This is all roommates for themselves.
Okay, you know what?
DEFCON 2.
Okay, I'm moving out.
Two.
I'm moving out.
Two.
Stop saying
We-
two. I'm
we
moving
took
out
away
of this
the
place.
door. The door is gone.
The
Edit,
door's
edit.
gone?
Edit.
Edit.
Thanks, Dad, for listening. It's been a tough week. I know you and Mom, you had your problems, and I understand that it's just going to be you and I together in the apartment now. And it's taken me some time, but I think I'm okay with it now.
He's gone.
I know she's gone, Dad. We've gone over it. I know she's gone. I'm sorry. You're sad. I'm sad. I just left unexpectedly, but it is what it is.
We're going to have to get a new car.
All right. Sure. Whatever you need from me. You know, we need a new car. We'll go out. We'll get a new car. Okay. We're gonna be okay, Dad. We're gonna be okay.
I have a chair left. You took everything.
I know, and we have one chair, and we don't have a car, but we're going to be okay. All right. I need you to be positive in this time. Okay. I need you to be positive, Dad. Can you do that?
You left a letter.
Yeah, I know. I read the letter. You read the letter to me, and then I read the letter.
Fuck you, dirtbag. 40 years. You fucking tell me what to do. I fucking raise your boy and make your ham sandwiches and clean and cook, and all I do is listen to your farts and live in your farts and smell your poop.
You know what? Maybe we should dissect that portion a little bit, okay? Because I'm going to be honest, Dad. Your farts, they're awful. They're awful. And the fact that you would you thought like a Dutch oven and trapping Mom under the covers while you farted was funny. It wasn't. And she used to complain. And I think maybe a little self-evaluation. I don't know. That's a behavior you could probably correct.
She's gone.
We've established that, Dad. She's gone. She's not coming back. Okay, she's not coming back. Look, Dad. I think we need to move. I think we need to.
When I was walking down the aisle, I knew it was wrong, but I didn't have the guts. Now that I've read You're a Badass by Jen Sincero, I know what my passion is.
Okay.
Fuck your bag. Fuck your fucking face.
Yeah. All right. Look, Dad. It seems like I've tried. Okay. I've tried to pull you out of this funk. I told you that we could leave the apartment. We can you and I could find another place together. But
Knock.
oh, hang on a second.
Knock.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm really sorry to bother you guys. There is a terrible smell through the vents, and I mean we've had this conversation before, so I just it needs to stop.
I know, Missy. I'm sorry again.
Brandon, it needs to stop.
Listen. If it were up to me, it would have stopped years ago.
Okay.
Look.
Like I said.
On.
I'm sorry, Dad. What?
Francine is gone.
Let me see. Look, we're in a whole thing here. My mom left.
I know your whole story. I've heard it a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
but I just said I'm gonna start lighting candles. So when that starts coming through, the building's gonna blow up if I light a bunch of candles. Okay, because
Knock,
that
knock,
gas
knock. Hey,
smell-
it's the fire department. We got a report of a gas leak
yes,
in the
I
building.
called.
It's not.
Yes, in here. It's in
Yeah.
this unit.
It's not really a natural gas leak. I mean, it is a natural gas leak, but it's not like.
Oh, it's a natural gas leak.
It's
Well,
a natural
it's-
ass leak.
It's more like a natural ass leak, if we're being.
She made a list on the back of the letter of things that were better than me.
Okay,
Hitler, LAX, hangnails, scabs on a leg.
Knock,
All right.
knock. Hi, Homeland Security.
thank you for
we-
coming.
We've gotten some word of some worrying smells coming from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
apparently
I
it's
didn't-
natural gas.
I didn't know who to call.
Afraid
I
of a
just
terrorist
called.
attack.
It's a terrorist attack
You know,
on my
guys, it's not a terrorist attack. Okay, it's my dad's flatulation. I'm sorry.
It's a terrorist attack. Is that what you're saying? Why are you calling a
Yes.
fire department?
I heard the
No,
words
know what's-
terrorist attack come out of his.
No,
come
wait a
from his
minute.
throat.
Nobody said
Guys,
terrorist.
there's a terrorist attack. Everyone get out of the buildings.
God! Oh my God!
At the bottom of the letter, she wrote a specific time she wants to murder me.
You know what?
Edit,
It is a
edit,
terrorist
edit,
attack.
edit, edit, edit. I mean, I'm sorry. I thought that my instructions were really clear. That I wanted.
Well.
I wanted.
Well, I'm dressed as a janitor, so clearly they weren't as clear as you thought they would be.
Yeah. I mean, I said I wanted somebody who looked like he was the help. And this is somebody who like. I
This
mean,
is help
you-
in a public setting. It's not. You can't feel like an aristocrat if I'm a school janitor.
yeah. I thought I was really clear about it. I thought.
This
Look.
is who helped when I was in 5th grade. This is who came and helped and mopped up the vomit.
This is not a comment on your age, okay?
No.
That's not where I'm going with this.
No, it's a comment on my class, which is clearly not in the same as yours.
I mean, I like what I like, right? Like I like it takes a lot, right? I know you don't understand. As a woman, it's got to happen in the head first before it happens in the body, right? So that's why the instructions were very specific about the help, not like the guy who cleans up the hell. I don't know. You know,
I've only been on Tinder for 5 days.
I know.
I didn't know anything happened after you right swiped. I thought you right swiped and then that was it. You're in a relationship.
I don't know why on earth you would think that. I mean,
thought the computer does everything. That you swipe no, and then you swipe yes, and the computer goes, you're done. You did it.
okay, well, this is a comment on your age now, okay? Because that seems like it should have been very clear when you like sign up for Tinder. You have a Facebook profile. You understand like how the internet works, right?
Yes. Yes, Bill Gates knows everyone's personality, and he is hand matching them up with each other and in his free time.
Got it. I see where we're at now. You know, if you could just get off my porch, we could just call the whole thing a draw.
Okay, look, this costume did cost me. I went to the thrift store and I picked it out, and it took me a whole afternoon. The least you could do is listen to me tell you about the global conspiracy to microchip all of us through vaccines.
You know what? I haven't really left this place in 3 months, so you know what? Go for it.
Okay. I'm sure you've heard of the Bilderberg Group.
Edit.
Edit. So that's why I feel I'd be a great asset to this company.
Right.
And I mean, at this point, maybe you would, or was wondering if I had any questions for you. I
I'm
certainly.
coughing on you, and we're really close proximity. What do you do?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm coughing. I clearly have a little bit of blood on my nose. And then what do you do? How would you react to that, Peter?
Okay. Yep. Great. The great question for times we're in. I would make sure I'm 6 feet apart. I'm always wearing my mask. I would definitely ask you if you're okay. If you needed me to do anything for you, maybe get you some water. Of course, put it on the floor. Walk away.
No, thank you. I'm an independent man.
Hey, darling, I'm here to give you a feeding. Ready? Put your mouth up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
Very
my
good
God.
to see you again, baby. I'll be back. I need to do my push-ups.
That was a very large Austrian man.
Yeah, it was. It was a very large. That's my husband. I
Okay.
invite guests during my interviews to see how people react. If the
I'm not
world-
just your husband. I'm a cutie pie too.
Okay.
Look, Peter, the world is crazy. Things could happen. Men could walk in and pour water from their mouth into my mouth. A pandemic could break out. Social unrest could spill into the streets. I need a man in marketing who knows what that's all about.
Tag out Scott.
I was doing so good.
The world is a crazy place, Kendrick. Sometimes you lose your honey bunches of oats to the strong man who lives in 2B.
I haven't eaten in 10 days. Why? Why are you doing this?
Go on more grocery runs and see if it turns out better for you. You might actually
I
sneak
can't
in
go
some
on
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, yo-ho, why hasn't anyone tried to find me in the game of hide and seek?
Oh. Schmeendrick is hiding.
I'm
I know where he
hiding.
hides. He hides under my bed. He
Kendrick.
comes out at night.
Kendrick and Schmeendrick.
I got anybody but Daniel. Welcome to the second interview. How was your week? What happened?
You have no idea. You're probably you're my favorite person in my life right now.
Normal?
You're the most normal. Yeah.
That's what Austria's all about. We've never had a weirdo.
I have your Cheerios in my mouth. Grab them.
Can I? Okay.
Check out Scott and Resurgio.
No.
Yeah, honey, if you don't get the job, I don't know how we're going to pay the rent. I'm going
Why
to
do
stay
you
home
pick up
and
the
be
accent?
Hola.
Why do you pick up the accent, honey? Why?
What do you mean?
Edit.
Edit.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
No. Paul's dad.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm,
Paul's dad.
I'm Duncan. Let me get Dr. Carroll. We'll find Paul for you.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul.
He's coming. He's coming.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, just hang on a second. It's Duncan again. I paged Paul. We should have him for you in just a moment. Hang on.
Paul. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Paul. Hey,
You know,
Paul.
I'm here. I can talk to you instead of Paul.
No, Paul.
No? Okay,
Hey,
bye.
Paul. All right. Paul.
Hey, Paul's busy.
No.
He's sitting.
No.
He's sitting at his desk.
I'm just waiting for Paul.
Okay, but
It's important.
Hey.
It's kind of important.
did you know that birds sometimes don't migrate south?
Yeah, like chickens, they don't go anywhere.
See? Hey, are you single?
Yeah, I'm Well, Paul would really shed some light on this.
You want to know what the inside of my mouth looks like?
Oh, that's very graphic.
Thank you.
I'm just waiting here
For Paul? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely coming.
Okay, so I'll continue to look at your mouth then. As long
Okay.
as this come.
Oh, oh God! Oh, Paul's coming.
Okay, hey Paul. Hey, Paul.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to me? Oh,
No, it's Paul.
am I interrupting? Hi. Oh. Oh. But
I told
if
you
you,
Paul was coming. I
I
told you
was,
Paul was coming.
Hang
If you
on, I
wanna
have
talk-
Paul for you. Here's Paul.
Hey,
if you want to talk to me, just hit me up.
okay, thanks.
You need to see the inside of my mouth. It's here.
It's burned into my brain. Hey, Paul. Paul.
Hi,
Hey,
Dietrich.
hey. It's me. Paul. It's me.
What do you want?
Just want to tell you how your life turns out.
Well, wait a second. Are you featuring me?
Yeah, it's future Paul.
I
I
thought
call myself Dietrich now.
that's the name that we came up on the play.
On the playground, yeah. Yeah, I did it, man. I left Paul behind. I became Dietrich. And I just cashed in all those frequent flyer miles all at once, man. Just like we planned.
Hey, tag out Russ. Tag out Russ. Okay, Paul. Well, it seems like we may have taken a step backwards this past week.
You met my future self. That sounds like a big step forward.
I definitely met him, and he definitely spoke to every single person in my office and in the building before he got here.
Yeah, that's what I would do in the future.
You did it today. So, again, I think the person you're meant to be, I can't wait to meet.
You did though. You did.
Yeah. Again, that was just you, Paul. I'm sorry.
Hey, just get away from me. Get away. I want to talk to the doctor. Listen, I just want to say that I love my gay son. He's super gay. He's like really gay, but I love him. But he's like totally gay.
Duncan, you have a speaker on in the
I'm sorry.
reception area.
I'm sorry. He just barged in and he came behind the desk. Sir, will you
Yeah,
please?
I love my son. I love my son. Where is he?
Okay. Paul, don't be distracted. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me.
Stay with the doctor, Paul. Stay with the doctor.
You are worthy of love, and
Baby boy, I want to tell you, you are worthy of love.
oh God, and you are meant to be here on this planet.
You are meant to be here on this planet. I want to tell you all this from my heart.
I keep hearing things. So
Okay, well, stay with me. Stay with me, the person who's in the room with you, the only person who's in the room.
Baby, stay with me. It's like I'm in the room with you.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
Paul.
so-
Don't listen to your father. I'm sorry. Sir, will you please put down the speakerphone?
Come on, I just make sure the camera's facing you.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Anyways, Paul, I'm going to say something that I met Dietrich as you said, and I think maybe Dietrich is better, and we should just maybe let Paul go.
Oh, I gotta tell you about your twin brother, Dietrich.
Oh.
And I gave him away because he wasn't gay. I just want gay babies. Like you.
there's a lot to unpack there.
That's our show.
Edit.
That's our show.
Well, you start with therapy, you get therapy.
Oh, God.
All right, so let's do the live stream now, guys. Let's do the live stream. Okay.
All right, I'm going to
ready.
press start.
Oh,
Ready?
guys,